So in this video, we're going to explore Objective 2. I can identify and apply key features of a quadratic model. So this first part is a review from last week, so it's just making sure we know the key features from a graph, and we're going to use Desmos to help us do this. So you're going to type in this equation, y equals x squared minus 4x minus 5, into your Desmos graph. So y equals x squared minus 4x minus 5. From there, Desmos gives you a nice little graph. If you click on the gray dots, that will give you your key points. So we can say that at 2, -9, we're going to label that as the vertex. And at -1, 0, that is x-intercept 1. And 5, 0 is x-intercept 2, and 0, -5 is our y-intercept. Now, there's one last key feature that's missing, if you note. It also wanted you to find the axis of symmetry. So the axis of symmetry, remember, is the line that cuts it in half. This is why, so some of you guys are writing your x-intercept or your axis of symmetry as 2. Well, if I type 2 here, nothing pops up, right? We don't see anything. What you need is x equals 2. And then it gives you your vertical line. And we're going to go ahead and change that to be dotted, and we'll put it orange. So now I can see my axis of symmetry is my vertical line through 2. X equals 2 specifically. All right. So now it wants you to make a table of values, and we want to go from -2 to 5. So to do that, you are going to click on your equation, and then if you click on the gear at the top, it'll give you these options. And so we're just going to click table because we want to convert it to a table, and then we can see our first 5 numbers. But I also wanted 3, so I can type in 3, and then I can hit enter to get the rest. Or you could just type in 4 and 5. And then Desmos automatically finds those values. So you can see we're at 7, 0, -5, -8, -9, -8, -5, and 0. So now we're going to take all this information and we're going to put it into our answer here. So at -2, it was 7. That's not what we wanted. It did not change. So 7, 0, -5, -8, -9, -8, -5, and 0. You can see some of these key features in your table. We know the vertex is the turning point. So we can see from these at first, these numbers are all decreasing. But then at the point 2, -9, all of a sudden it changes, and now my numbers are increasing. So that turning point, or that vertex, is the point that's where the numbers stop increasing and start decreasing, or vice versa, in this case, decreasing and then increasing. Also, if you notice, it's the only point that doesn't repeat. Even though 7 doesn't repeat, we know that actually at 6, it's also going to be 7 because it's going back up. So my vertex is 2, -9. Since my vertex is 2, -9, my axis of symmetry is x equals 2. Remember, you need that x equals portion because it's a vertical line. My x-intercepts, we see where y is 0. So -1, 0, and 5, 0. My y-intercept is where x is 0, sorry, 0, -5. Then it asks about the domain. The domain for quadratics is always all real numbers. So it's going to be -infinity to infinity. And my range is going to go from my vertex up, because my vertex was a minimum. So it's going to be from -9 to infinity. Now try and do number 2 using that same method. The answers for number 2 so that you can check your work. Now, you'll go to the next video to see the next piece of this, or part 2 of this objective.